Hi everyone, welcome back to Geek Out Japan. If you are new around here, my name is Kaylee. So today we're going to be doing part 3 of the Kaiju number 8 SH Figuarts series. So the first video we did was the Kaiju number 8, the second one we did was Reno Ichikawa, and now the last one we're going to do Mina Ashiro. Let's open her up now, let's continue this on and finalize this SH Figuarts series. I'm really excited for this one because I actually do like Mina from the show. And looking at her so far... Oh, is there another... Oh, nice! That's great! That's not great! He fell. I'll help him out later. But she actually comes with a stand. So this is the first time I'm seeing any of these SH Figuarts characters coming with a stand. Opening her box. She looks pretty good so far. She looks really neat, really cool. I can tell she comes with a few faces, hands, one of her like huge guns, of course. And she also is in her Kaiju like defense armor. And she also comes with, if we look closely, just like Reno, this one comes with a Kaiju number 8 face. If I'm looking at the Kaiju face clearly, it's kind of similar. It looks really similar to the other ones. So I'm not really sure much of the difference except that his eyes are kind of like looking in another direction. But so far, not a huge difference. But I think it's still a neat little addition to have with this series, that it comes with an extra face for the Kaiju number 8. Let's take a closer look at her. She looks really great so far. I really love it. Just like Reno too, she does come with a lot of accessories on her belt. She comes with a personal gun. Her hair is of course super long, like it can move around really well. She's a very flexible SH Figuarts too, which I really like. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the poses that we can put her in. So I feel like just like Reno from the last video, many of her poses include holding her gun, holding her weapon. So we're going to be doing that a lot. But there is a standing position too. Her one standing position I want to try before we do start with the gun. I just want to check her standing ability. Because Reno and the Kaiju number 8, they were able to stand really well. Let's see how she's able to stand without the gun so far. Okay, we did it! Nice job! Okay, so she is able to stand. Let's get a closer look here. So she is able to stand really well. She can stand on her own. I would say just be really careful. Don't go at the speed that I'm going at right now. So speaking of, let's add the first part. So I want to try... Which face do I want to try first? Let's try one with like, before we put on her mask. I'm going to take the head off really quick. Let's try one with her angry face because she doesn't really have a lot of faces compared to Reno. Oh, this is weird. I hate the fact that I can see her neck a little bit. It's like kind of weird to see her neck like that. I mean, of course, like, you know, some SH Figuarts, they have that, but it's like I just took out her esophagus or something. It's just kind of weird to see for me. Okay, so I just put on her angry face. Pop that in. Oh, okay. That was easy to pop in. And let's see. So she's holding her gun. Okay, so she has like both the fists where they're kind of gripping it. Let me just check. Okay, and while I'm trying to put the gun on, because I think this will take some time, I wanted to ask your thoughts on the series so far. So I haven't finished it yet. I'm still on episode 5, and I know there's only 8 episodes so far in the series. But I wanted to get your opinion. What do you guys think so far about the anime? Do you think it'll continue on? Do you think it'll be a new popular series, such as like, you know, when Attack on Titan was really popular? Or is it going to be one of those anime where it's going to be like just one season and then people are going to go to like the manga instead? Because there have been anime in the past where it's like one season, but the manga is longer, but they never continue on with the manga. It's kind of more like a, like almost like a sneak peek of the manga, like where it's like, oh yeah, here's the anime, but if you want to know more about the story, you should read the manga instead, you know? So I wasn't sure if Kaiju number 8 was going to suffer that same fate, because I do think the animation is gorgeous and people seem to really like it so far. Hopefully get a season 2, but it'll probably of course take a while before that happens. I think I got it now. Alright, yes I do. So I just have to make sure she stands perfectly fine. Oh wait a minute. I have a stand! Hold on, I forgot that I had a stand. Yay! Alright, so I think the stand is mostly for her gun. Yeah, so she can stand on her own, but I think because the gun is pretty heavy and it's really big, it needs this kind of stand depending on the position that you're going to put it in. So I think this is really cool, really neat. I really do love the design of her as well too. Like I said, I think the details here are really great and it kind of makes it very realistic too. I think for the next one, I want to try to use her mask this time because I do have two positions or two poses I want to get her in that I think would be really interesting and neat to test out. So I'm going to pop boop in her face. Let me put her mask on. Her mask is so cool too. I really love it.
How does it, oh yeah, how is it placed?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna leave it for now. I was gonna say I think that with her gun lowered, it might be easier for her to stand, but it wasn't. Now it's easier for her to stand. So let's get a closer view of that. Now we can kind of see she's able to like move her around with the gun really low. And she is definitely one of the most badass characters in the show so far. One of the most powerful ones too, of course. Okay, and then the last position I want to try, which really caught my attention, was her kneeling position. So Reno in the last one, he also had a kneeling position too that I tested out. So I want to do the same for her here. It looks like her leg is up and then this leg right here is like this. And then she kind of is like, oh, okay, it kind of worked. It's kind of similar to it. I have her in this kneeling position now where she is, ooh, this thing came off. I don't even know what it is though. But this is her kneeling position with the gun as well. I think this is really cool and a really great design, especially when you have all the characters together. So let me kind of take her out of that position. I'm gonna put her in a standing position again, and I'm gonna do a size comparison with all three of these SH Figuarts now. If any of you guys are interested in buying any of these SH Figuarts for a pretty cheap price, you can go to our store and then you can buy them there as well. Descriptions are down below in the box. Okay. So we have Reno Ichikawa right here. So we unboxed him in our last video. So far he looks something like this. So at the moment, not like, you know, just his character, really good designs. I think the detail too of like the suit here. So we're gonna take him out again. We're gonna do a size comparison now with all three of the characters. The trio is all here, look at them. All right, so let's take a look at this size comparison now. From what I could tell, even though Reno is definitely the youngest one, and from what I remember, Mina is 27 years old. These two are kind of close in similar heights. I think Reno might be a little tiny bit taller than her. But of course the tallest one is the Kaiju number 8. Yeah, so smallest one right now is Mina. Next one is going to be Reno, and the last one, who is the tallest, is of course the Kaiju number 8. So all three, the whole gang is right here, the trio. So far, really love this. Before we go, I am going to place the new Kaiju number 8 face. This is from the Mina one. It's not so different from the other ones. He's just kind of like looking to the side. But just so you guys get like an idea of how it looks. Alright, got it. So like I said, not so much of a huge difference between the original Kaiju number 8 here. The Kaiju number 8 face does look super duper similar to the other one. I think if you wanted to try something different, maybe try a scarier face or maybe like more open mouth, you know? Because I think with the Reno one, it was interesting because it was more like funny and like lighthearted. But with the Mina one, it just looks just too similar to the one from the original box for the SH Figuart. I'm hoping with the next characters we see, when the series does continue on with the SH Figuarts series, then we will see more expressions from the Kaiju number 8. And I would love to see that and test those out as well too. Thank you guys so much again for joining us on our Kaiju number 8 adventure. I'm really happy we got to check out these SH Figuarts, and I'm going to continue the series, and I would also love to chat with you guys more about the series too. It's really interesting, and I just love the story itself and all the characters, and I would love to hear your thoughts about the story as well down below. If you guys are new around here and you want to see more content like this, please remember to hit the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell to get more videos like this. And I will see you guys soon, okay? Adios!